Hello everybody. Today I'm going to make a review video of the weight safe trailer hitch. Um, the reason why I purchased this particular hitch is because when you're towing a lot of weight, you need to make sure that the amount of weight that's on the back of the truck on the tow ball is not too little or not too much. So this is the box that it comes in, and as you can see, it pretty much advertises itself. It pretty much explains itself. Um, you want no more than 10 to 15% of weight to be on the back of your vehicle when you're towing. So the nice thing about this, a very unique thing about this hitch, is that you can see it has a scale built into it. So this is great because now you're not guessing as to how much weight you're actually putting on the back of your vehicle. So a lot of times, even though you may have an RV or something like that, a lot of times it's kind of hard to determine exactly how much weight is actually on the back of the vehicle because the way it's already built. But if you're dealing with equipment trailers where you're going to be towing a bobcat or a skid steer or any other kind of commercial or construction equipment, you want to be able to drive it onto the trailer to where it's not too much or too little weight. So this is a really cool piece of equipment here, and I can tell you it looks a lot better in person. I mean, it's a very beautiful piece of equipment, all aluminum. It doesn't weigh too much. I imagine if this was steel, it would weigh a heck of a lot more. But this is aluminum, so it's shiny. It looks good, and this is an 8-inch adjustable drop hitch. So you can slide this up and down and determine exactly where you want this to be at. A really nice piece of equipment. It has a built-in key here, or a lock here, so you can unlock it and move it up and down. This part here is also replaceable. So right here I have a 2 and 5/8 or five. I think this is 5/16 ball. So you can take this out, and it comes with a 2-inch ball. You can put the 2-inch ball in here, or I believe they also have a 7/8 ball if you have a really small trailer. But it's very nice. I really like it. And now I'm going to take this loose so you can see the actual pieces that make it up. So this is the key. It's like a barrel style key that it comes with. So I can go in here and stick it in there and turn it, and that unlocks it. So now I can pull this out, and this is what keeps it locked in. So now if I want to, I can pick this up and slide it out. So this is specifically for 2.5-inch connections in the back of the truck, but you can get them in 2 inches, and I think they sell these in 3 inches as well. But this is good for up to 18,000 pounds. So this is a 2.5-inch model right here that goes in the back. So now I'm going to put this out of the way and show you this piece here. So in here is where you would go to remove this. You go in here and pull this pin out. Simple as that. Now you can remove the ball and put in whichever size you need. So once you buy something like this, really, it's nice because it's very versatile. But the only thing is if you do have like several trucks like I do, you may have to buy another one of these to be the right size. So this is too big for my other truck. My other truck is I think is rated for only 12,000 pounds, so it's a 2-inch, not 2.5-inch. So that's the only thing you'll have to consider. But other than that, now I'm going to set it up in the truck, and you can take a look at what it looks like hooked up. So And you know, for comparison, this is a conventional or typical hitch that you would get at a local auto parts place. So you'll see that, you know, this is this particular one is 2 inch, not 2.5 inch. And you'll see that it has a drop built into it. So this drop is 6 inches in drop. So when you buy something like this, you're already kind of stuck with what you bought, unless you buy several of them. And then the ball is right here. You'll notice the ball has a bolt, so I'd have to take the bolt off to put another ball on if I wanted to. So you know, even though something like this would cost you probably, I don't know, probably 30, 40, 50 bucks, this here might cost you $200-300, but it's lighter weight and it's more adjustable than this one, because this is a specific drop. And this here is a reducer sleeve, so you know, because I have a class 5 hitch, 5 inch, I actually have to put this on in order to reduce or to adapt to my class 5 hitch. So just give you an idea of what the conventional hitch looks like. Again, you don't know how much weight you're putting on it, and this here lets you adjust, and it lets you put the proper amount of weight. So that's just kind of a comparison there. Okay, so now you'll see I'm going to put it in my receiver tube here. Like I say, this truck is rated for up to 18,000 pounds, which is basically a class 5 hitch, I believe. So it's 2.5 inches. So you would have to determine exactly what size your receiver opening is here. But this is a class 5. So, you know, my trailer is only 14,000 pounds, but I could tow more if I needed to. So, you know, V5, and it slides right in. And now I can install the pin. They also, when you buy these, you can get it with a matching locking pin. So not only does it lock here, but it'll also lock here as well. But I didn't get that. I just have a regular pin. So now I'll just put it in and put the pin in here. And now it's locked in place. It's a little bit of movement there. It's a little bit, but I mean, you probably can put some shims or something in there. I don't know if it's really worth doing it, but basically, yep, that's all there is to it. If I needed to, I could, if I had a trailer that was further up, I could move this up and down if I wanted to. It's adjustable. But other than that, that's basically it. So now I'm going to go ahead and hook my trailer up, and we're going to go through and see what it's like to put weight on here and see how heavy the trailer is and where I need to be for as far as adjustments are concerned. All right, we're going to try to see if we can back up to it. Let's see. Okay. Back up to the trailer. We're getting close. Okay. All right. I know. That should do it. All right. So, with some grease, you know, just some regular bearing grease, I'm just gonna put it over the top, just to kind of prevent any issues with friction. I mean, you're talking a lot of weight here, so you know, I like to grease things that way a lot for my own benefit. And that should be enough. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just lower the trailer down to the ball. So right now you can see that with the ball, with the trailer sitting on top of this, we're at about 500 pounds. I mean, and that's just the ball. I don't know if I can focus it or not. You probably can't see it very well, but it's 500 pounds. So that's basically where we're at, and that's without anything on the back of the trailer. So when I move the excavator up on the trailer, we'll get a chance to see exactly how much far forward we'll have to move it to get up to our target of 1,400 pounds, or about 10% of the weight, because we think we're going to be at around 14,000 pounds total with the excavator and with the trailer. The trailer weighs about 3,500 pounds. The excavator weighs about 10,000, a little over 10,000, with the accessories and everything. So it's going to be about that. I mean, if I wanted to know exactly how much it weighed, I'd have to take it to a scale. So for now, when we add in the weight of the trailer and the excavator, we're looking at about 14,000 pounds. And on this here, we should target be around 10%, or around 1,400 pounds. So that's where we're at. I don't know, it might be too heavy for it. I don't know. It's, the truck is leaning down a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. We're right at 1,500, so we just need to come back just a little bit. 15, 14, 13, 20. I say about a little bit more. Almost got it. Let's see what it looks like now. So one thing to keep in mind too is I do have all of my tie wraps, tie straps, or chains and all that in here. So that's going to add on to the weight. So actually I probably should just go ahead and take all these out now so I can get a better idea of what the weight is. Oop, too much. This is probably at least a few hundred pounds here. So we're at about 1,300 pounds. So we're a little bit under where we need to be now that I've taken all the weight out of the tongue box. So probably need to come back just a little, well, come up just a little bit to to get back up to 10% or 1,400 pounds. Let's see what that looks like. We're back at around 1,500. So that's about where we need to be, between 10 and 15%. And that should fall within 10 to 15%. So now that I've, that's basically what it's going to be after I put the chains on and everything. So yeah, that's about right. I mean, I could come back a little bit, but basically we're around a little over 14,000 pounds, which is right inside of where we need to be. So yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, that's my review of this weight safe adjustable hitch. Like I said, as you can see, it's very useful because I can't really know what's going on if I'm loading up and I don't have a way of knowing exactly how much weight is on the hitch. So at this point, if I really wanted to, I could make a mark here and put this here and draw a line here so that this is here, and so when I'm inside backing up the tray or pushing the load or the excavator up to this point, once I've marked their excavator and put that there, I know I won't go past this point. And as long as I've got all of my chains and binders out, I should be able to load this without even really looking at the weight. But if I needed to, I could always just go down there and look again and see exactly where I'm at on the weight side. So like right now we're like right on 1,500 pounds. So I could come back a little bit if I wanted to, but I don't know. It looks like the truck is pretty level. I don't think I need to come back anymore. So if I wanted to, I could come up a little bit with this and adjust it up just a little more. But from what I see now, it looks to be about right. So I think we're pretty much where we need to be. So, but yeah, that's a very useful product. I'm glad I got it. It makes things a little safer, which is necessary. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, I think it's a good idea to buy one of these. It's worth it in my opinion to know it, and that's it for now.